That's awesome. Listen. Wow. Alright, here it is. We have the 24 volt flex inline circular saw. This thing is gonna be awesome. So, we are actually gonna put it up against the fuel brushless Milwaukee circular saw. And we'll even stick a high output battery on this thing. What's different about this circular saw you're going to see is typically you've got the motor over here or the motor over here, and you've got your blade on one side of your handle. And what you're going to notice is that everything is in line with this circular saw, and this is the first circular saw of its kind where it's an inline. So what that does is produce more torque because you're not offset from the motor. And this thing, I'm just really excited to try it out. If it doesn't live up to its expectations, believe me, we're gonna call it out. But I've seen the reviews on it and I've been really excited to try this thing out. So let's get started. So let's get to it. So this is the kit. It was 250 bucks from Lowe's. Looks like it's got a battery. Got a charger. Comes with the blade with carbide teeth. Got a piece of plastic, I don't know what that is. We'll probably look at the instructions. Flex sticker. Wow. That's pretty cool. Comes with a bag. That's a really deep bag. And that's it. It only comes with one battery. Let's read you off the marketing junk. 6.5 inch blade. No load speed is 5,500 RPMs. The bevel capacity is 47 degrees. The arbor is a 5/8, which is very standard. The cut capacity is 2 9/16, and the cut capacity at a 45 is 1 9/16, and the tool weight without the battery is 7.1 pounds. The depth, that's the lock. So now we can push this button all the way in now that I've rotated it, and that will let us tighten up the blade. Our vacuum fits the dust collection. That's the adapter. This comes with this vacuum. Looks like you could probably get a standard hose over it, I don't know. But I've got all the pieces to make this happen because this vacuum comes with this piece. So that's your angle for bevel. It locks like that. This one's got a little bit of play to it. This guard just has a lot of play in it. Got your standard thumb grab. Dust collection goes both ways. Marketing label 20%, 20%, 25%, 50%, yeah. And you can see how skinny it is. We're gonna go with the 2.5. We'll put a 5 in there in a second. Comes packaged, 1 bar stored. I never use my batteries unless I fully charge them. Let's see if a 5 sounds any different. Yeah, it has a slightly higher pitch to the saw with a 5, and it feels very well balanced. So what does it do without a little front heavy? Yeah, well balanced with both of them, but still with the bigger battery. Just heavier but equally balanced. So all the weight is obviously in the center, so they've got this hook down the middle of the tool. It makes sense. It just lays sideways like that. And I want to lay this thing sideways, but it would actually be sideways. It's just weird. Yeah, see, it tries to fall over. So it just sits like that, huh? Alright, well, let's cut something with it and let's see how it does. I want to see the debris fly out of here. Or does it have to have some actual suction to be able to pull the product out? Oh my god, I've never had so much trouble putting a vacuum in. What the hell? Got it, first try. Alright, we got our vacuum ready. Alright, we're gonna do one cut. We're going to do some cuts without the vacuum attachment. So, I will say this. It's really cool having a small form factor. But it is also nice having somewhere to put your finger to help you guide. Because this is really far away from my blade. And the first thing I did whenever I grabbed this saw was put my finger relatively close to the blade, and you'll notice this finger tends to hang down naturally because I'm so used to using this saw like this. Well, I can tell you right now, my finger was just in the danger zone, where this saw, it's nowhere in the danger zone. It's never gonna make its way to this finger. So be aware for that. This might be a deal breaker, that alone, because I mean, just look at that. That is something to be very aware of. The idea of someone just doing one hand rips, I don't think that's gonna happen. This might be a deal breaker, honestly. That is really upsetting. I didn't think of that until I put this saw in my hand, and I haven't seen any good reviews about this saw. So if you appreciate honest reviews and, you know, actual someone using the saw reviews with a perspective of safety, affordability, accessibleness, the weight, the, you know, all the different accessories, and a real practical use, leave a like and subscribe, because that's what this channel's about. And it's actual with experience of the tool. I'm not just opening something real quick, telling you about the features, and then going on about my day. We're going to use these tools like we're in the field, so you know what you're going to possibly be buying. And if I come across with a biased, that might just be your own bias towards me or someone else that you think they're just in this to sell a product, because I'm not here to sell a product. I'm here to show you what tools are available and what's good and what's not. I can tell you right now, that's a deal breaker. I'm probably going to return this saw. I don't like that at all. I really don't. Hey, are you in there? What are you doing? So, yeah, let's get to cutting. Also, I sliced my tendon years ago, so I can't actually get a full extension on my thumb. So, for me, a push down is a lot easier than a push in. This tool is not a push down. It is in fact a push in, and that actually hurts. This motion here is not comfortable for me. If that's something you think you want to do, that's up to you. Let me see what it feels like on my left hand. Yeah, you know what? It's just going to be a me thing, because that doesn't hurt and it's not uncomfortable. But, oh man, this is so upsetting. I was so excited for this saw. This is what we're going to do. Typically, I'm using some kind of speed square here, or some kind of straight angle as you're cutting. So, we're going to do the same thing, and let's just see how it does. It's so smooth. Oh my god. This thing is awesome. Wow, I was not expecting that. Let's do another one. I'm just gonna go for it with this. Let's just see. So a couple of things I'm noticing is that the dust is actually coming out wherever we put this, which is really cool. That's awesome. Listen. Wow. Wow, that just wow. Wow. All right. Let's look at this for comparison. We're gonna take a HO. I don't have a 6, but I got a 3. If you want me to, I'll put a 2.5 in here. That is got 3 bars. And let's do it again. Okay. Now I did noticeably have a little bit less power than the 5, but still very capable of making a mess in my shop. Alright, so how easy is it to follow this line? Yeah, I mean, pretty darn good. You can still see the pink on that. That is right on that line. pretty darn good for a freehand cut. The first thing I noticed whenever I wanted to go pick this up was that now I'm awkwardly over here and I've got no view of my blade unless I'm way over here, and it's impossible to make a straight cut like that. I got to be on top of it. So they go over here to look at what we're doing, and we're back to leaning around. So in this case, whenever you're this close to a cut, it's almost easier or safer to do a left-hand cut. Let's do this one here. We're going to line this up with the 0, like you should. It's just not as much power. It's not even close, actually. Let me just go for a cut without any accuracy. Yeah, it definitely has more power. Now this isn't the latest greatest saw that they make, but it is a fuel brushless, and up till now this was my favorite saw. And I don't know, before we get too far, I do want to check out the dust collection. And I do want to go like a lengthways cut and just bury this whole blade and see how much power it has. I really like how the dust just shoots out of this thing. It's super, super cool. Alright. Let's see. I forgot to turn the vacuum on. Nice. Well, of course that could happen too. Your dust collection is only as good as your vacuum. I can tell you right now, this thing is full. Oh, it's warm. Yeah, we've got to turn the vacuum on, but just anything on this, even without a vacuum, it's going to collect dust. That's pretty cool. Alright, so what do we do? Let's see. Yeah. yeah, we're keeping this one. Thanks for watching.